Welcome friends. Herewith we are discussing inorganic and organic chemistry of semester 1 aromatic hydrocarbon. After last lecture we have completed Haeckel's rule and nomenclature. Just rewind. Haeckel's rule, any fully conjugated cyclic planar system having 4n plus 2 pi electron is known as Haeckel's rule, or they are aromatic in nature. Then we'll commented over the nomenclature, common names, and IUPAC name. Aromatic hydrocarbons are given name depending upon they are monosubstituted, they are disubstituted, or they are polysubstituted. And now we are going to move for a discovery of a benzene molecule. Now it is very important learning about the aromatic hydrocarbon and the first hydrocarbon we learning is a benzene molecule. The first, if you go back and rewind, in 1825, the Michael Faraday, who is isolate and benzene, it is in the oil form. It is a residue, and when there is a production of the illuminating gas will be going on, that time the oil residue will be formed, and this oil residue is nothing but your benzene. And after that, the some research work will be further carried out by another scientist. Its name is Ilhad Mishcherlis. He has produced a benzene in 1833 by doing a simple distillation process of benzoic acid and lime. We have to learn this process further. After that, a 12 years later, in 1845, the Charles Manfield is going to isolate a benzene molecule from a coal tar. Coal tar in Marathi called as a dambar, and from that coal tar it is isolated in 1845. Now, if you look some memory of last back, how many days ago it is discovered? It was near about 175 years ago, and we are discussing now. And as we learn under the aromatic, these aromatic word designations or this family relationship with aromatic will be first used by Hofmann in 1855, 145 years earlier. Now, who is the discoverer of the benzene? The benzene, as I say, it is discovered by Michael Faraday, but up to 1865, there is a no perfect structure will be known, and the scientist, that is August Kekulé. This is your Kekulé's figure. He has given a structure of the benzene after 40 years of its occurrence. It is occurred in 1825 or first found in 1825, and the structure of the benzene is after 40 years it is given by August Kekule. Now due to honor of his August in 1964, that is 100 years, which is called as a centenary years, and the stamp will be released with a molecular formula of the benzene and the August Kekule's image. This is a simple stamp which is given also Dutch due to the 100 or centenary years will be completed. Now, how this August Kekule given the structure of the benzene molecule? This very simple, interesting story behind this. August Kekule is working on a benzene molecule, and one day he sleep, and when he sleep at the night, uh, he's at a deep sleep, and in his mind, the structure will become that when he dream, he observe a snake, and this snake is seizing its own tail like this one, and that dreams he has put in a structure, and we get a structure of the benzene that we are using today. Now look carefully. The structure given by the August Kekule. He has given a structure of the given a structure, and we can write in a simple manner. Okay, there is no hydrogen, therefore I put. These are the six carbon atom, and these are the six hydrogens. Okay, molecular formula of the benzene is C6H6. And before that, Kekule, number of structures are given by different scientists, but the Kekule structure is accepted. Why it is accepted? Again, there are different reactions we have to carry it out to learn about it. We are not too much interested in that, but look this structure. Now, as simply we can draw the structures in this way. There is an alternate double bonds are there, and alternate single bonds. That means if you look the actual structure of the benzene molecules, observe that there are carbon carbon 6 sigma bond. These are sigma bonds. Okay. How many sigma bonds are there? All these are 6 sigma bonds, and they are between joining between one carbon to the another carbon. What I say? They are joining between a one carbon to another carbon atom. And how many carbon atoms are there? 6 sigma carbon atoms are there. Sigma bond are there. In addition with that, there is also a carbon hydrogen bonds. And this carbon hydrogen bond are also a sigma bond. That means again there is a sigma bonding is present. And in addition with that, there are some pi bonds are there. Which are this pi bond? This is between carbon and carbon, and I already say these are alternate pi bonds. How many alternate pi bonds are there? there are 1, 2, 3 pi bonds are there. That means the carbon it is having sigma bonds are 6 and pi bonds are 3. Okay, carbon and the second the carbon hydrogen sigma bonds are 6. So total sigma bond is 12. What I say? Total how many sigma bonds are there? 12 sigma bonds are there and pi bonds are 3. And now we write the structure in two different way. How the structure in a two different way? We can draw in this pattern or we can draw in this pattern. Both are one and same structure. Why these two structures are there? Actually, this is not perfect structure. We look here. This is look to be a perfect one. If we draw double bond in this way or we draw double bond in this way, these double bond are not fixed. They are continuously rotating from one carbon atom to the another carbon atom. Therefore, this is the called a resonating structure. That means it is a combination of both the structure. Therefore, as the double bonds are not rigid, this is not perfect structure. Also, this is not a perfect. This resonating structure is a perfect one. And if you look, this is ball and stick model. We observe here is double bond, and here is 6 sigma bonds between carbon and hydrogen, and this is 6 carbon-carbon sigma bonds. This is a 3D view of the model. These carbon atoms, 6 carbon atom, these 6 hydrogens are here. Now, similarly, we are going to comment on the its bond length and bond angle. All of you familiar about the bond length. If there is a bond, this bond is having the bond length. Bond length is just a distance between two nuclei. As there is a carbon and hydrogen. This is carbon and hydrogen. These nuclei are how much away from each other? As it is a sigma bond. All of you know there are three type of bonds. Single bond, then we call as a double bond, and then third is a triple bond. Okay, this bond in which we have a sigma electrons. Here is we have sigma as well as pi electrons. Here in between is a sigma and 2 are pi. And the carbon carbon bonds are single, then we call as a simple sp3 hybridizations. If double bond is there, we say it is as a sp2 hybridization, and if it is a triple bond, then we call as a sp hybridization. And according to that hybridization concept, we also know about the bond length for a single bond, double bond and triple bond. For a single bond, it is having the bond length. It is having bond length will be 1.54, and it is given in a unit called angstrom unit, a raised to 0. For double bond, it is having a bond length will be sp2, it is 1.34 angstrom. and for Sp it is 1.20 angstrom. Now my question is that when we have a such type of bond length for carbon carbon. Now this is a different bond length will be observed for the carbon carbons, and it is given 139 picometer. Why this? Because there is a presence of double bond, single bond, and all the bond lengths are same, unique. It indicates that there is not perfect any single bond and not perfect any double bond because it is not close to 1.54 or not perfectly 1.54 or not perfectly 1.30. So in between that it is a 1.39 angstrom or we call as a picometer 139 picometer. And similarly the bond length for the your carbon hydrogen is 109 picometer will be there. Now the bond angle. The bond angle, the angle present between the two adjacent bond is known as bond angle. And if you look carefully, the carbon carbon hydrogen bond angle is 120. As similarly, the carbon 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 bond length bond angle is also 120. That means HCC bond angle as well as CCC bond angle all are 120 and all are same in nature. Okay, this is a structure. Now already I have said that there are some other structures which is suggested by Devars, and from that we taken a high resonance hybrid structures. This is a Devars structure where is one single bond will be added and only two double bonds are there. We look carefully. This is a benzene, the structure and the resonance hybrid structure. This is 3D models which gives a sigma bonds and delocalization of pi bonds over below and above. There is intermediate is a sigma bond will be observed. This is total about the your structure of benzene molecules.